Gears 5. Which I think, Suriel, I think we agreed that I think we were going to finish it. I mean, not today, but we've played
Someday.
this much. It seems like maybe we should just commit to finishing it
Yeah,
at this point.
I think so. Trying to find you. Or did you already send me an invite?
Yeah, you want me to send you another one?
I think I should be good, actually. Xbox One seems to stick around. Like, sometimes PlayStation, like, if you don't answer it after a while, it'll expire, but it seems like Xbox, as long as you have the invite in your inbox, you're good to go.
I'm getting some echo. From, like, your voice is echoing.
Oh, you know what? I think it's coming out of... How about that? Does that work?
Yeah, it's still echoing.
Still?
Yeah.
Do you think it's from me talking into my microphone? No, because I'm not in your party. Maybe it's from...
Because I'm not in your party.
What? Where's the echo? Oh, is it? You know, it might be. No.
Is it from your stream playing on your computer?
I don't think so. Anyone in the chat? Are you guys getting echo as well? I'm just getting your voice echoing, and I'm not sure why, Suriel. Let me close some things down here.
I thought it was because it was playing out of my speaker, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe? Am I coming in through both of the microphones that I have? Okay, sweet. Yeah, I guess they are getting it. That is very weird. Can I... Is my Discord audio...
Well, that's all
I'm gonna try muting myself real quick and see if it's all coming from Discord.
Yeah.
Is this...
Okay, so I can still hear you, and the echo is gone.
What is that? Because I just muted myself on Discord. So where are you getting the other audio from?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're good. You sound good. You're not echoing anymore. So.
Okay.
That was weird.
Very weird.
Are you good on your end? Can you hear everything?
Yeah. I wonder if it's coming in from Gears or something.
I don't think so, because I'm not even like, I don't even have a microphone plugged into my Xbox. Ben Cassell on YouTube says that you were echoing, but please leave a comment. He's not echoing anymore, right? We fixed it because we're technical geniuses.
It sounds cool. I don't know if he means like, oh, keep the echo on. It sounds cool. I like it when it echoes. Or
I like
if it's
not
like,
being
okay,
able
you
to...
guys fixed it. It sounds cool. It sounds fine.
Yeah. I think you actually sound better now. I think you muted the... Like, you have the better mic on, I think.
Okay. Hello.
No echo anymore. Okay, we fixed it. Good day, Emergent OS and Septipus and Gal's Got Moxie and Benny Flats. Ben Cassell says it's all clear.
Everyone.
Sir, you streamed Destiny like literally all day yesterday. What time were you done?
Yeah, it ended up being like 13 hours, like from noon to 1 a.m.
And you streamed the whole time?
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Well,
did you
there was
eat?
Time that I had to restart. Yeah, I ate on stream. You want that piece of scoop? Had some. I had enchiladas on the stream while answering questions, which is bad. The idea of like, let me interrupt my eating to talk. Like I'll just use it as a buffer. Didn't work super well, but.
Turn Suriel up a little bit.
Let's just go see Baird.
Man, we did this yesterday, didn't we? Walked through this casino. High flame and queso.
We may not have saved. We might have just turned it off before we hit a checkpoint, I guess.
Ah, good, you're here. Grab this module off the table. Jack's about due for an upgrade.
Hijack. Hijack? Is that on purpose?
Hey, you get your robot to say stuff, yeah, like percent. If you say hijack, the control jack interface will come up. You get to do other stuff.
What's it do?
The one problem I'm running into now, Suriel, is really
So a couple of days ago, I sent Paddock a care package. Some DBs and some leaves.
I don't know if the stream considers you to be quiet, but But I'm just on my end. I'm not hearing you very well.
See, the way you describe Niles' machine.
I'll just
gave
talk
me an
louder.
idea. I call it hijack. Go ahead. Try it out.
All right, so I have to hijack something.
Over here by this guy.
So that's just for robots, presumably, right? Can't hijack.
Regular anything.
Show 'em what you got, Jack.
All right, I'm turning Suriel up because I'm
Whoa.
hearing that you're quiet. So
Okay, that's.
No.
I'm not sure what that microphone issue is. I don't know if it's because it's
doesn't last long.
getting me through my webcam or what.
So
'cause-
which swarm can we use it against?
Well, our test subject data is limited, obviously, but you know what? Go nuts out there. See what happens.
What app is my audio coming through? Because it shouldn't be coming through
one more
Discord then,
thing.
right?
Stop by
Yeah.
and see Paddock
it's coming through
before you
Discord.
go. He's out front.
How though? I muted myself.
One more thing, Baird.
I don't know.
Once we get this hammer up,
This is so
I need to know if
confusing.
I can rely on you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. This time, we're gonna do it right.
Maybe it is through the
You know
game?
what happened to
That
Lizzie?
doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted like the audio settings. Because you don't have like, are you plugged into your Xbox or anything?
Yeah, I have headphones on just so I can hear the game audio. But I wonder if I should just plug it into my monitor instead, and maybe that way it won't be chat audio.
I guess we could try that.
Okay.
Let's see. App and system notification. This is fun. I'm sorry that if we're having like technical stuff here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not getting an echo.
Okay, so I unplugged it. I unplugged my mic from Xbox, and then plugged it in through the headset or the monitor, and then unmuted myself on Discord.
Okay.
So I think it was the Xbox.
Really? I guess I just had chat turned on or something. That was very weird. I don't know.
Speaking of
Well, chat in the audio, we tweaked things. Just let me know if Suriel's too loud, because now I'm worried that maybe he's too loud. But just let me know. I can tweak it from here. That is so weird.
Yeah.
says, which unorthodox visionary game designer, like Clint Hawking, Warren Spector, Hideo Kojima, is your favorite? The type whose thinking is way beyond the industry's comfort zone. I mean, I got a lot of love for Kojima. I feel like he's the go-to. But there's probably like a more interesting example.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Suda's work.
Yeah, Suda.
I do think he does a lot of unconventional thinking, even in ways that are like, okay, he doesn't, like, the games he produces aren't always like traditionally good in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I agree
like,
with that.
I like that he always has very interesting ideas. Like, I'm always interested in seeing what he has to like say from a mechanical perspective and from a narrative point.
Sure.
Remember where I come from.
Even if the results aren't always great. And I think that's more interesting than like, I've been working on one thing and I've just been refining it over and over.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel the same way about Swery. Like, Swery certainly has weird things to say about in his video games, and they're not always fun as a result, but they're always interesting.
Yeah.
Everything changed. They got smarter. Suddenly they were wearing armor.
What gun is this?
Take one, if you want.
Sounds great, says Flaming Queso. Okay. We're in good shape.
Which is why I agreed to let Bear come here. We help you with your rocket launch. You help us take back our land. Speaking of which, our water supply's been cut off. We've been trying to restore it, but your swarms made that difficult.
Your
to say the
swarms?
least.
Getting the hammer up's our priority, but say we help. What do you need?
Our water tower. You'll pass it on the way out. Haven't heard from my people there in a while. Could be nothing. Could be something. Check in if you can.
All right.
And now the big question. Are you children ready prepared for this?
Because your skiff's ready on the runway.
the desert awaits.
Oh, so this is another, like another
Yes.
open area.
Yeah, so these Acts 2 and 3 are open world areas, and then Act 4 is another sort of more linear, straight shot
Gotcha.
chapter.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Zapped and superheated by a lightning flurry.
Oh yeah? How does that work?
High shock pressure.
Bear, are we expecting anyone?
No, we are not.
Well, this can't be good.
Is it JD? Hey, he's back. With sunglasses.
Marcus without his do-rag.
I hope you're not here to stop us.
Actually,
Because you can't.
Kate,
Maybe you should try listening for once.
Kate. I'm listening.
Yeah, well, don't bother. I'm done.
Okay. Because I'm here to help. If you'll have me.
It's a good looking beard.
I'm sorry. What?
Dad told me about Mount Kadar. What you learned. And look, I know you don't trust me. After everything that happened, what I've done, I don't blame you.
So what does Jen think about you being here?
Jen doesn't know.
Really?
And let me guess, he's here to pitch in too?
Yeah. Turns out Foz isn't so bad.
No, I am actually. You just got used to me.
Who the hell are they?
Friends.
Did I miss what happened to his arm?
Yeah.
Did they like explain it, or was it
I think
from
it was in the explosion. I
You
think it
just
was in the
like
explosion
okay,
from chapter 1.
gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was something more specific or just
You good with that?
Like I
just
said,
an injury resulting
Yeah.
from
I'm
that.
here to help. Baird.
Thanks for gifting subs, Septipus, to Benny Flats. How nice
Come
of
on,
you.
then. Let's hop in that Raven and find some satellites.
No, Raven. The wind flares out there will kill you.
So what? We walk there.
Hey, man, if you want to walk, feel free. But we got other plans.
Oh, it's not that skiff, is it?
So do they just come with us? We have like 2 extra helping hands now?
Before we go,
Yeah, so we have a 4-person party now.
Sure. Pick away.
you lied to me. And then, after you got hurt, you pushed us away. Like we didn't even know you.
Backer GG asks, how far are we now? This is the 3rd chapter of 4?
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Alright, so we're like past the halfway point then.
Rocket hangar to the east. And just a heads up, the nomads could use some help too.
Then let's do it.
So is there anything, I know we like kind of zipped through and like just did the main campaign stuff, which is what I want to do here. And there are like little side quests you can go and do, but is there stuff to find while you're...
There are, I mentioned those relic weapons earlier that are like, hey, this has a different like alt fire, like the Lancer GL relic. Instead of running up into the air and then falling down, it's just basically a straight grenade launcher.
Okay.
So it's the same weapons with different firing modes, basically.
And you just find them, right? There's incentive to just look even
Yeah.
outside of the marks on the map.
Yeah, so they're like out there in the world and stuff, and you can find those. I don't know if there's an achievement for getting them. I didn't get it when I played. And yeah, there are also those side missions that are like, that'll tell you more about the world, things like that. Usually it'll have you go into an area, defend it, and then run through a little bit of the world.
And yeah, Flamin' Queso says you can find jack upgrades
Jack
too.
upgrades, yeah. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, using the skiff is pretty fun, but beyond that, I just am not like a big fan of, like, just open world Gears is not a thing that I would have wanted, you know?
Yeah, unless they like went for it in totality. You know what I mean? Like, it almost feels a little odd to have these 2 larger... It's like, that's kind of how Uncharted did it, right? Like, you had these larger areas that basically consist of, like, take up the amount of, like, say, 2 or 3 levels or something, which... I don't know, I don't love that, you know? Like, I even in Uncharted, I don't think Uncharted necessarily benefited from having the truck that you could drive around, you know?
Yeah, that was honestly my least favorite chapter, just because it felt like I think the game, like stuff like Gears and Uncharted, you know, notwithstanding, always put you in this mode of like, all right, I don't want to think too critically. You know, every once in a while there'll be a puzzle, but for the most part, I'm just kind of doing what the objective is telling me to do, and it's not bad, just because it's like, you know, in the same way that there's different kinds of TV, right?
Yeah.
That's what Gears was like. Oh, just tune out for a little bit and just do the thing that the game is telling you to do.
Yeah.
And I think Uncharted's open world kind of make you think a little bit more critically about where am I supposed to go in a way that I don't think really jive with what that series had been selling up to that point.
What am I just getting hit by the turrets? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, I was stuck on this spot for a little while when I played normally.
I mean, I'm trying to. You can't. Wait, can you flank actually? Adam Walker, Texas Ranger, giving out subs. Thanks, man. Too generous. Need to scale it back.
Donate less, honestly.
Yeah, frankly, just keep some for yourself. God. So okay, so these turrets are just gonna be a pain that we have. Like, we can't flank them really. At least not any way that I could see.
You can use grenade, or if you had like the Lancer grenade launcher.
I have like a kind of a longer range pistol. Well, not like a rifle here, but I can't really see the.
There's a red. They have red barrels next to them too.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess we could send Jack over there, right? Can't we? Oh, I see the red barrel. Okay. Okay. Are there any, was it just, we got like 3 of them there?
Yeah.
Spin those turrets around.
There's more turrets here.
Yeah.
Or just a little. I don't think I like this weapon I picked up at the base with the big
claw
with the bones on the bottom. It's just it takes forever to get the proper reload.
Yeah. Because it has such a large magazine.
I am bad with large magazines. Like, I just always, I'm so instinctual in terms of, like, just reloading that, like, it always messes me up.
That's it. They're done. Good night.
Like, I remember, I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which, you know, we replayed recently, like, or I replayed recently, at least. It was like, there's like a later level where you're sort of starting gun, or the main gun that you pick up like has this huge clip and it takes forever to reload, and it just, I don't like those kind of weapons. I'd rather have a smaller clip.
Well, because like shooters usually like they don't punish you for always basically like making constant reloading a habit, which is what I do.
Yeah.
Here we go. Place look huge from the outside.
It's gotta have a mission control or command center.
Or whatever the UIR called it.
Mission control is accurate enough. And keep going. He's close.
Hexotimer's having trouble with the stream, so he's watching on YouTube but commenting on Twitch, which is just, that works, man. Whatever. Just happy you're here.
Reckon there's even more bodies beneath all this sand. Way to keep it light, Files.
I don't like either of my weapons, Suriel. I want different, better ones.
I have a Natcher if you want that.
That's alright. I'm not gonna take stuff from you. It's not fair.
I actually don't know. I don't think I can like literally give it to you. We'd have to find a weapon and basically swap it that way.
This must be the place.
Let's get some light in here.
Well, there's lots of ammo for these weapons you don't like, but no actual weapons.
I mean, I'll take ammo. Like, I'd rather have a weapon than no. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Okay. Ammo for that weapon I don't like. Great.
What's on the other side of that glass?
Jack, pulse.
Well, oh, here we go. Is this not it? We need the power on first.
It is like highlighted. Oh, turn on the lights. Yeah, there's a switch over here.
You got it?
Well, the lights work at least. And I'd say we found the rocket hangar.
Maybe I need new glasses, but I'm not seeing any rocket.
Attic, Baird. The hangar's empty.
Well, if the rocket was moved, there's gotta be a record of it. You know what? Hack into an access port. Let's see if Jack can bypass that virus.
Now we
Okay, Jack.
got some
Pull
hacking.
records.
Now this is Gears of War.
Okay, Jack's giving me a window.
This is game. Apparently, okay, so I can't take NPCs' weapons. What's Foz got?
Look at this physics going on over here.
What are you doing? Where are you?
Look at this physics.
Right, buddy?
Open world was worth it. Look at this.
To be able to kick around the
Yeah.
doctor's chair that I always wanted to sit in when I went to the doctor, but my mom would
I
get
want to
mad
be
at
on
me.
your little wheelie stool.
It spins. It's so much fun. It's like a ride.
And actually, we have to tell you, Kyle, stop. Sit down.
You nailed it.
You're embarrassing Claire. Oh, here's like a long range rifle over here.
Yeah, that's what I have that I don't like.
Oh, you don't like it? I mean, I'll swap you for the Nasher if you want. I like this weapon.
All right, here I'll.
Did you read those files?
Did you just drop it down there?
I was born
Yeah.
in New Fear. My parents wouldn't even speak Vescari with me growing up. Didn't want to see me different.
All right, here we go. Let's look up some records. You excited about these records, Suriel?
Okay.
I'm about to break these records.
Let's bring that platformy thing this way.
It's called a gantry.
Is it then?
How do we get over there?
Jack.
Come on, Jack. Bring it over.
Wait, Adam Walker, Texas Ranger, why'd your computer catch on fire? What are you doing?
Finally, something I
Don't set your computers on fire at work.
No, don't do that. Microsoft does not recommend you set your PC on fire, and I don't think Apple would either.
Yeah, generally speaking.
They do it for you after X number of years, and you basically have to get it replaced, but they don't want you to do it.
One thing, Joe. I mentioned how the UIR attacked that facility and tried to launch our Hammer of Dawn satellite.
Yeah.
I led that attack.
Did? Why?
To destroy the cog.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
These days I'm somewhat less interested in destroying the cog.
Here we go.
Good to know, Paddock.
You're just switching weapons
Okay,
around.
let's go.
I'm fiddling with my weapons. I just don't know which one to pick.
Fiddling. You always be fiddling, Dell.
Satellites up through
Yeah.
here. Help me with this.
Fiddling underneath the roof.
I think it was BJ Smoove on like an old episode of the WTF podcast. Just went on for like 20 minutes about people who fiddle. And they're always fiddling. He's like, you know those people, they're always fiddling with things. They gotta fiddle. And I just love that idea of just like...
Was he talking literally about fiddlers, or
Like,
just
no,
like...
like people who mess with stuff and have to
Oh,
fix
okay.
things and always be busy. They always gotta fiddle with things.
Yeah. For
They're
20
just-
minutes, huh? That's...
I mean, I don't know, it's JB Smoove, what are you gonna do? But like, it's just like... Just that, you know, his cadence of talking, just going on and on about fiddling. It was it's so funny. Oh, okay, that works. What just
Jack
happened?
died. They killed Jack.
What?
I
They
didn't
killed
know- I
Jack?
didn't even know who could die.
Is that why we failed?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Jack's fault. We'll blame it on Jack.
Jack, come on. Jack.
My game crashed.
Rocket plan. Your game crashed?
Yeah.
So I have to like re-invite you and stuff?
You might have to, yeah.
Okay. Flaming Quesos is terrible.
I'd have to. I don't know if you can stay in the game while inviting me, but.
So are you? You're not here.
Yeah, I'm launching the game again, basically.
I mean, Dell is here, but that's not you.
No. Don't trust that Dell.
I don't like the look of that Dell. I guess I go to lobby? Is that the easiest way to do it?
I wonder if I can just... Well, because normally I would just join you in progress, but because you don't show up as online, you have to invite me. So maybe you can just try to invite me...
So I can invite you.
Like while the game is paused or something, and see if I can just join mid-game.
Alright, let's see. Why is this... There's got to be an easier way to do this. Okay, 4 friends in 3 games. Okay. So... I think the join game option is grayed out. Oh wait, invite to a game. Alright, so let me know if that... Oh, okay, yeah, because I was in the join drop down. Now.
Processing invite. Okay.
Are you Dell?
Yeah.
Because you're not moving. You still look...
Well, I'm waiting for you. Well, I'm about to start, it looks like. So
okay.
It looks like I'm about to join you.
You have a countdown?
So you're still in the game, you're still, like, playing.
I'm watching you. Like, I have my... Okay, Subnautica enter the game. I'm just waiting for Dell to do something that's weird. That's all I want. If he starts swapping weapons or moving around, then I'll feel comfortable.
Flaming Queso in the chat says, dude, you're getting a Dell. Which, very good. Very good.
Also timely.
Yeah.
There, okay, that's the Dell I know. Walking around.
It's me. It's me, your friend Dell, that you've always had.
Look alive, here we go.
Alright, so we don't want Jack to die this time. Oh, jeez, what happened there? Oh, hello. Didn't realize they were, like, to the side.
We dropped them all.
How do you feel about having to pick up ammo?
Let's get a move on.
Is it good? Is it fun?
I think it works in Gears because you only have the 2 weapons, so you're constantly asked to switch. But for whatever reason, it doesn't bother me in Gears, but it bothers the hell out of me in Uncharted. I don't know why. I think it's because you're getting ammo for... Like, that game feels more like a Halo in terms of how much ammo you are using and receiving.
Yeah.
And it feels weird to, like, what? Just pick it up automatically, because you have access to, like, 4 weapons, I think, in that game. And, like, most of them don't matter.
I think in general, I just want it to be automatic. I guess maybe like you picked up ammo in Last of Us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like when it's like when part of the sort of appeal of the game is like this is hard and realistic and like you need to go get the ammo that characters are dropping, like I think I like it. But Gears like straddles that line where it doesn't feel like realistic enough to warrant it, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is because the weapons are so different that the game wants you to pay attention to, like, hey, here's a different kind of weapon.
Yeah.
Whereas in Uncharted, I think one of the reasons I'm not into it is because it's like, it's the difference between an AK-47 and like an AR-15. Like, I'm not versed enough in guns to know like what's the difference. So I just don't. I don't care about what gun I'm using. Versus Gears, where it's like the Lancer versus the Gnasher is like, you know, a huge difference. Or something, you know?
Yeah, and Uncharted, it's like, does this shoot a lot of bullets at once or just one? You know, like that's sort of the...
Yeah.
Alright, I used up all my... I gotta go get a different gun, because all I have is the, I got a torque bow, but I used all the bolts, and all I have is the shotgun that you gave me. Okay, here we go, I got something.
Retreat.
Okay. Where are you guys? Did you go?
I ran up ahead, but don't come and get me. Yeah, I'm basically flanking them from the back.
Alright, Jack's gonna go hijack just a organic monster, I guess. Sure.
Are you up on the Galax or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, and that's my guy that I'm. He's our friend, man. What are you doing?
That's the last one.
So, let's keep looking for those satellites.
What's the M bar? Okay. Is that a shotgun?
The sniper rifle you have to charge up.
Oh. I'll take it.
Boss was using it earlier, and I'm glad somebody is. Somebody has to use that weapon, because I sure won't.
I'm taking this.
Alright, let's see. Can I just jump down here? No. Okay.
There, by the door! More of
I didn't mean to be this close when they showed up. That's one way to do it, I guess. Like, I think we were supposed to be a little further back for when they like entered, you know?
Yeah.
Again. Come on.
Man, look at this. Quite a fight.
Was.
Paddock, you fought to launch the hammer yourself, but now you're saying it's a mistake. What gives?
You launch, you buy us some time, but eventually they'll win. You must know this.
No, I don't.
Eventually they'll win.
Someone welded this door shut.
Then that's the door you want.
So this guy does not. Oh,
Okay.
you know, I
Don't open that yet. I think there's another bit of ammo that I want to go get here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's let me
I
know.
remember this part well because I got stuck on it for a little while.
All right, you all set?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess should I look around a little bit? I'm kind of low on my. Oh, are they gonna come in? Because there's like turrets and stuff in here.
Yeah. You can also, there's a tri-shot in there that you can grab.
Yeah, I got 'em.
Yeah.
I got something here. All right.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to hold down this spot for a little while.
Let's do it.
Jack, door ripping time.
Are we defending from that direction?
Yeah, we're
Well,
defending
Jack
from-
is okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
We're congratulating you for your Mario Kart review, which I
yeah.
did yesterday.
Thanks.
The finalized version.
Yeah. It's weird. It's been weird with IGN because like I've done the 2, which has been great, but it's so odd to like watch a video review because I send them a script basically, and then they have someone else read it, which is cool. And but it's bizarre, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like people I know too. Like I know Brian Altano, you know, he's hilarious. And it's funny to hear him like read my Mario Kart review.
Yeah. Before I worked at Game Informer, I used to do some freelance things for ZAM, which is I think it's the precursor to Fanbyte now.
Okay.
And so I worked with Danielle Rando to do like some of our video stuff, and yeah, having to, I don't know how much editing there was involved after you wrote the review to turn it into a script, but we'd have to edit it again basically to turn it into a script.
Yeah, like I'm basically offer some insight if you're curious. Like to the chat, like the way it works is like I write the review. You just like as I normally would for publish on the website and get edits and notes and stuff. But then I turn in a second version of the review that like removes like personal pronouns like I and me, since I'm not the one reading, and then like also just cleaning it up and like removing, you know, because you can go into more detail on in the written version than in the scripted version. So it's basically like cutting down and just removing pronouns. It's a weird process. This guy, you just gotta hit him in the head, right? Like that's...
I feel like we confused him. He doesn't know who to hit.
There we go.
Popped his little head off.
What if one of the characters said that? We popped his little head off.
Ah, we popped it off.
Oh, here's a Lancer. I'll take that.
Just realised if my parents hadn't have left Ascot, my dad might have been here fighting off Paddock's men.
There's a torque bow. I don't know if you want any. I'm just sticking with the Lancer and the...
Nah, I have a rifle in the overkill, which I'm a fan of. So.
I do like the torque bow, but it just, I don't know, its use is kind of limited when you've only got like a few bolts, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I could take out 3 guys and, you know, I'm kind of stuck.
Right. Chambers through here. Come on.
Gotcha. Found the nose cone. Yeah, but it's missing satellites.
Wait. I see the others. Either side of the chamber.
Let's get on that gantry. We'll load them up one at a time.
Good idea. I'll try. Hey, we need the gantry closer, buddy. It's like the last one.
So what are we waiting on here? Foz to do something?
We're having Jack move the gantry.
Good on him.
Come on, let's do this.
Flaming Queso asked you ask IGN to write reviews. How does that work freelance for them? I mean, I think like most freelance things, it's, you know, sometimes you offer ideas, but in this case, they've mostly been just giving me assignments, so it just depends. Suriel's all too familiar with the process as well.
Yeah, it depends on the outlet. Some people want you to pitch to them. Some people just want to have like a pool of available freelancers that they can assign stuff to.
Yeah.
So our friend Paddock's got some interesting thoughts on the Hammer of Dawn. Who's he to judge? He tried to launch it himself.
Okay, let's get that thing loaded onto the nose cone.
Loading on the nose cone. Yeah, I feel like we've been here for a while, considering this is like one of the open sections.
There, satellites on the move.
Stay clear of that rail, people.
Don't want. Get out of that railing because it's coming at you.
Oh, jeez. Oops.
They did warn you.
Rocket Plan. That's like an Elton John pun. Is that a pun?
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope that's what they were going for.
Which platform should we hit?
Oh man, we gotta go through this again. I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Right, off we go then.
Hurry it up. Chop you up.
Having a problem, pal?
No, just figuring it out.
It's a good thing this is all an automated process.
Who's he to judge? He tried to launch it himself.
Okay, let's get that thing loaded onto the nose cone.
Alright, so I don't want to stand in the way, is your suggestion?
Yeah, don't, when they say get out of the way, do the thing they said.
Okay. Oh, pay attention. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I see now. Rock Party asks, is Suriel streaming today? You are, right? A little later today?
I am. I'll be streaming more Destiny just in the lead up to the launch of the raid. I figure I'm going to be playing a ton of it anyway, so I missed some of it. But I think after this week, I'll probably switch to other stuff. But Yeah, I think for now I'll probably just stream Destiny.
Maybe
Cool.
it just needs a nudge.
Right after this, or at some point?
Around 1 p.m.
Okay. Central time.
Okay, okay. Maybe
Yeah,
it needs more of
1
a
p.m. Central. I think you need to kick it again. Yeah. Or we need to do a co-op thing. It'd be funny if we both just kicked it.
Uh-oh. Ow! That hurt. I don't like that.
Someone come get their dog.
At least give it a leash. There we go, we got one. It's so hard to hit that soft underbelly. There we go.
Hellser number 2 has left the platform.
And our satellite's sitting pretty on the nose coast. One down.
And let's get the gantry over to the other side.
Right, on it.
It's gantry time.
Okay, let's go.
Brace yourselves. This might be a little rough.
Rock Party throwing your Twitch handle in there. Thank you. Suriel throwing Suriel's Twitch handle in there. Go follow him.
Hey, what if Paddock's right about launching these satellites?
Oh, swarm on the other platform.
Oh, where's?
Let me give asking for some thoughts on Shadowfall. It was some of the structure around the grind is a little bit confusing in the campaign as during the stream, but overall I'm not as into the plot as I was Forsaken. Forsaken definitely felt like it had a really strong structure with taking out the different barons and then shifting over to the Dreaming City stuff. And I know they're leaning a lot more into like the seasonal content where, you know, this week the Vex will invade and that'll be the raid. But it does feel like in this case they sacrificed a little bit up front to get you, like, say, to have something going on every week. They're sacrificing like a big payoff because it definitely feels like you quote unquote solve the mystery that is in that campaign for most of the campaign, and it just feels like I felt like I ended that game in the second of 3 acts where it's like, oh, here's a big revelation. All right, see you later. And they don't do anything with that. It just feels like, oh, okay. Because for a while I was contemplating on my stream, like, had I finished the campaign, like, had I accomplished what I set out to do, and it took me like a little convincing just because I was looking around my map and it's like, oh, this all is post-game stuff. It's all like, okay, now you can start doing weeklies and dailies and doing the regular post-game stuff. And it wasn't until then that I realized, oh, I guess I finished the campaign and there's, I'm not going to get any more story for a little while. And I had to, like, now they have a way to replay story missions, and I basically had to redo the first story mission for me to think like, oh, yeah, they're done. They're done giving me new story content then. So it does feel like a little bit more of a thud. And like I guess I'm not as interested in revisiting the moon as I think a lot of us. So I don't know, I'm not as hot on it as I was Forsaken, but I do like some of the changes they're making structurally to like light and stuff, so I'm having fun so far. Sorry, Kyle, you were streaming?
Oh, you're fine, man. Why can't I pick up this long shot? There we go.
Okay, Del, let's clear this platform.
You got it.
Alright, where's... Is that... Okay, that's the guy. So we're going to get the guy who's shooting out the things. Are they coming up here?
Yeah, there's a ladder. Oh! By up here, you mean they were already up here?
Yeah. Alright, I got the, I think arguably the biggest threat with the guy sending out those thingamabobs, yeah. Oh, Just sending warning shots to them with the sniper by shooting right next to their shoulder. Just wanted to do some of that.
Shot call is also pretty short, yeah. I definitely was not expecting it to, after those server issues, I was not expecting it to actually be over by the time I was done streaming. Yeah, I'm also not sure what the onboarding process is like for new players, just because I have 3 leveled characters, so I don't know that I literally can do the new onboarding stuff. But I guess he's reporting that people on Discord are not super happy with it.
What is that? What do you mean by that? Like, if for people
so now
starting,
it's free to play. So now the game is free to play on all the platforms.
Yeah.
And you start off at 750, which used to be the old level cap.
Okay.
And there's supposed to be like a tutorial mission that introduces you to Destiny, and then they kind of just let you to do whatever you want, so you can start playing with people.
Yeah.
But I guess apparently it's either not an interesting process or isn't working as well as they wanted it to. Like I said, I haven't done it myself, so I'm not totally sure.
Oh, hello. Oh, is that like a QTE? There goes a chance to hit B that I missed. I didn't think that
Yeah, so usually when you're down, they just like maul you and kill you immediately.
The gantry so we can connect the satellite.
I have the.
I feel like
3 drop shots.
This writing process in this area was them discovering the word gantry and like it's time to use this word.
It is standing out. I guess it's because it's not a word I'm familiar with, so to hear them keep saying it over and over is weird. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot my long shot. Oh well. I'll just shoot my overkill. Ah, crap.
And also, having to, as someone who's planning to play on both PC and console, I think I realized why more developers don't do crossplay and why companies are hesitant about it is because you're not giving the company money. So like, I have Forsaken on console, but not Shadowkeep. But I have Shadowkeep on PC, but not Forsaken. And so because I bought Shadowkeep on Steam, I'm not giving Sony any of that money that they get. Like, they usually get a cut of all the sales, right?
Oh, sure, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So what I'm getting, yeah, so I think that's kind of like a big reason why more do crossplay, because it involves striking a deal with the console developers to say, hey, people who have not bought the content on your platform and are not giving you money can play with people who have.
Yeah.
Like, also, no, just give us the money. Like, they should just buy it on our platform so we get a cut of that money.
And it's also like, if you institute like crossplay like that, you're basically giving players an opportunity to exit to spend money on a different platform, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And basically get the benefit of having bought it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, and with Sony being in the advantageous position that they're in, like, they don't want that. So,
yeah.
And it's a bummer because, like, I basically have to buy Shadowkeep twice, which sucks. But I think being a part of that example of like, here's a major game with cross save that works in this really weird way because the platform holders kind of put into focus why crossplay is such a difficult thing to do.
It's very advantageous to the player, but not advantageous to the platform holders, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't fault them for like not wanting to do that. Honestly, like that's a fair, you know, they can. It's, you know, they're allowed to like try to get you to play on their platform and spend money on their platform.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine, you know.
Yeah, it just feels like we're at a weird middle stage where companies have not figured out how to properly like negotiate the monetary side of cross save.
Yeah.
And hopefully next generation, that's honestly beyond, you know, SSDs or better graphics. That's a thing that I want to be more across the board. It's just like a more consistent avenue for crossplay, because I think that's like I end up buying games on multiple platforms because there are certain games, you know, the long tail games, things like Destiny and Overwatch, that I want to be able to play with anyone who has it, regardless of their platform. And I would definitely want to see more companies just be like, yeah, you can play it on whatever, because it's not impossible, because I know Dauntless has it on every platform.
Yeah.
And it's like a free-to-play game, so it's very weird.
I remember, like, so, yeah, talking about crossplay and stuff, we talked to developers, and they would, you know, basically be like, yeah, you know, it's not just a simple process, it's, you know, it's complicated to set up crossplay and stuff. But our response was just always like, it was accidentally turned on Fortnite for a while.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that complicated.
I think it's when they point to that complication, I think they mean not like logistic or technically.
Yeah.
I think they mean like, as if from a business standpoint, it is more difficult than you think.
Yes, which it totally is, but even from a technical perspective, and again, it's like I'm not a developer. I'm not gonna ever. I can't say like, oh, it's easy, duh.
That would
like,
be my educated guess as to what they mean when they say that.
But just the fact that like Fortnite had it turned on and they didn't even know, like, you know, it's like it's a setting that they had to go. It's a, you know, something they had to go and like fix because it was turned on by accident. It's like.
And then I know the War Group developers were like, yeah, Sony wouldn't let us, and on our end, it's literally just a switch that we had to flip to turn off compatibility.
Yeah.
That we had already enabled. So I hope that as developers, because it's especially bad for multiplayer games because it basically limits the play right, for certain platforms.
Yeah.
And I guess, you know, if you're Sony, you're like, well, it's like it creates this weird spiral on Xbox where Xbox has sold less copies of the game, then fewer people are on it, and so it incentivizes people to go get the version for more people to play it. So they end up, so it's like there's an incentive to get the play PS4 version of a multiplayer game because more people are playing.
So I just realized why the claw is an interesting weapon.
Because of the accuracy, or?
Oh, because it like gets more accurate the longer you shoot it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that. Like I was like. I didn't like it because I was like, it's just such a
so
wide.
Accurate?
Yeah, like it takes forever to reload, and then I'm like, because I was firing off like single shots and not understanding how it worked. So it's good now, and I like it.
Okay, turn around on the clock. Yeah, when you active reload it, goes that range basically narrows a lot faster. Really strong. I like that gun a lot because because the magazine size is so large, it's just laying to multiple people.
You're done. Come on, let's catch up to the satellites.
There was some point I feel like developers realized there was value in like signaling to the player that you have defeated everybody.
Yeah.
And like the first time I remember it really standing out was Arkham Asylum. I'm sure that wasn't necessarily the first, but like
you would making a noise.
It would slow down. Like when you beat the final guy, you'd get like the camera would change, and you'd get sometimes it would go slow motion, and it was like, okay, I know I've defeated everybody. Now I can move on. And like now I see it all the time, and I'm always appreciative. Like here, even just like the music changing significantly, and then being like, all right, that's all of them, is just like so helpful, you know?
Yeah. I think the first time that I remember it being like super explicit was in like Devil May Cry 3, where they would have like those doors that are like these doors are just straight up sealed off until
that's a good
until
point.
You continue, and then you beat the thing, and then they cut to the cutscene of the gate disappearing basically.
I mean, I guess that was even in Devil May Cry 1 as well, wasn't it? Probably. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Come on.
I guess that just felt different to me because it was like you were unlocking a door, you know, as like Batman was like,
as opposed to just saying like coast is clear.
Yes, yeah. But it was essentially the same thing.
Yeah. The stingers or whatever. I think that's what somebody called them. Some developer called them stingers.
Yeah.
Like the sound effect that plays.
Satellites are safe and sound.
I was like learning the sort of developer terms for like specific recurring gameplay elements, you know, like I think it was the Darksiders developers would always talk about nuzzles, which were like not full puzzles but just like little tiny puzzles. And going on the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order trip, there was a sequence where, you know, you squeeze through a little crevice, you know, to basically mask some loading. and they called it like a squeeze through.
Mind if I do?
I was like, oh yeah, I see squeeze throughs all the time. Like I know exactly what that is, you know.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I wonder if there's like in the developer community there are just a lot of accepted terms, or if every area is like a like a soda pop situation where everyone just calls it something different depending on where they work.
Yeah, I bet that's what it is. I bet developers all have different terminologies.
Yeah, I wonder what other terms for if there's like other terms for nuzzles or something.
Yeah.
If you don't get the hammer working, whether you came or not won't matter.
If you see ammo, let me know because I'm running low.
All right.
Oh, I see some.
I see some. Is there a trick to these guys? I don't remember.
You just wait until their bellies open up and you shoot them.
Oh, I'm in a bad zone.
You down?
No, I just was like... I'm backing way up. Soft underbelly.
Really nice of them to have some flowing, fleshy underside. Just really stand out.
Is he done?
Yeah. He looks like he's done.
That didn't help.
Bloody hell. Does every carrier burst apart like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Our way out's above us. Let's get up there.
You still hurting for ammo? There's some.
Yeah.
You got it. You can have it. I'm out of claw ammo, but I got lots of hammer burst ammo.
It's not giving me the prompt to pick it up. Is it giving it to you?
Where is it? Oh, you know what? Jack might have grabbed that earlier for me. Maybe. No, it's just bugging out. Okay. There's another one up there, though. There's another box to the left up there.
Okay.
Squiddo Willow's telling us to shoot the red canister, which I saw after we defeated the
Hey, found our way back up. Everyone on the lift.
Got a boom shot.
Maybe putting a rocket together would be so difficult. Let's see.
Apparently you can also move those canisters around. It's weird.
Like pick them up?
They're very cool. Yeah.
For
The red canisters. Or at least according to Squiddo Willow.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Pick on the handsome one. Cut him down to size.
So, we're back to Cross. And for the record, I'm the handsome one, okay?
Paddock, we're almost out of here. Any leads on that rocket?
Yes, it's at a turntable in the east, beyond the Dune Sea. There's a rail bridge blocking the way, but don't worry. My people will raise it for you. So, out in the desert, find train tracks. Then you'll know you're on the right path.
Copy that.
Now we gotta go back outside.
So we're gonna head to the skiff. Is there another boom shot there? Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Loading up. Okay.
Oh, do you have to go upstairs now?
Oh, I guess so. How'd they get up there?
Oh.
Oh, okay, they can turn the corner there.
Are you trying to? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Try to roll. Cause I look all on my screen. I look all glitchy.
You look like
it looks like I'm moving very slowly.
You are. I mean, it was like a walking sequence or something. I don't know.
Kate, we should go.
Hey, Paddock. Still there? I got a question for you.
Figure we'll get to back to the
Back to the skiff.
Back to the skiff.
Okay, what exactly
Call it.
Sounds good.
The usual
I assume we're heading back to the skiff, right? We don't have any more.
Yeah.
You know, you could just have agreed to the armistice and spared a lot of lives.
A Groznian proverb for you. A just war is better than an unjust peace.
So, just exactly how many Groznian proverbs justify war?
Most of them.
Oh, it's up here the other way.
Yeah. like that. Yeah, like it's JD and Foz are like, going where they're supposed to go, waiting patiently, and we're just like running around like crazy.
Oh,
just like
I'm looking for my gun ammo.
chickens with our heads cut off.
One more thing. The bridge controls one network, so the base commander's virus didn't affect.
I do like this environment overall. It's a nice, striking color.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's like the end of Last Jedi.
Yeah. Red. Yeah.
Red on the ground.
That thing these games have in common, the color red.
Copy that. All right, you heard him.
It is. It doesn't feel like a typical Gears environment, which is cool. Like a deserty kind of.
Yeah. It's also like, oh yeah, it's red snow. so they can basically continue to use the skiff. They must have been really stoked when they came up with this idea of like, oh, just do it on sand. Sand and snow are the same thing, man. They're not gonna know.
They can't tell. They're idiots.
Just a conversation where Rod Ferguson is like, listen, don't you understand? These people are dumb.
All right, so let's go. Okay. I guess we'll go there to like initiate a save.
Try to get to the next checkpoint.
Yeah. Sand wasps. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
You played Astral Chain, Suriel?
No, I want to. Still trying to work through. I'm trying to finish my food, and Fire Emblem is like a 10-course meal.
Oh, sure.
I'm like 45 hours into it, and I still have not gotten to the time skip, which is like what everyone says is the halfway point. But I wonder, like, I guess I'm not super versed in how much of the school stuff factors into that second half, because I don't know how it would. So I wonder if that second half just goes by a lot faster because you're
Are we supposed to go under the bridge?
Definitely be doing that.
you're not doing a lot of the school stuff, which does take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Wait, is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, this is not where we're supposed to go. This
I
is
thought
side thing.
I was following.
I was wrong. Yeah, I just saw that like here's a notable thing, and saw that it was where we were supposed to go.
So I started following the AI characters because like, well, they know where they're going, but they were following you, so.
Yeah. That was like a very much thing where you just see a line and you're just okay. Well, there must be something going on here. I guess I'll wait. Oh no, wait. Okay, so it is because it's like the objective is like. We're right under it.
So we have to get up there.
Yeah.
So I think maybe you're going the right way.
Pass under the bridge. No, yeah, we're right. We're doing. Okay, so we just had to go far enough to.
Oh, okay.
To get the next objective.
Rock Party says, Suriel, that you were his timer yesterday to see when Destiny came back up after the crash.
That's fun. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be of service, I guess. We did end up playing a couple things during that the outage. We played StarCraft.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, and then we played some Untitled.
Oh, tree! Suriel, what are you doing?
I'm just pressing the right trigger, man.
Just got my foot on the gas. It's probably fine. What are you playing Mad Max now? What's going on here?
Yeah, there's a huge storm now. I don't think I've ever died during the storm, so I'm not sure how I could play this in the way that I died, but like when I was in that tornado that I take damage, so there's some element where you want to avoid things, but I don't know how serious they're.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could avoid the trees.
Yeah. Yeah, I just have no idea if you actually can die during this. can't sleep for a sec on.
Nice driving.
You feel like you're threatened, but
Whatever you call
you'll
it.
be.
Well, Foz was impressed with you.
Guys, we're getting close. There's a launch
Yeah.
I don't think he was being sarcastic.
You only got us hurt a little bit.
I'm from a Guy Ritchie movie.
I wear sunglasses in combat. Alright. I think this is where we're supposed to go. I'm trying to get off.
So
I'm
am I.
holding the button down.
There we go.
I can't get off, but I cannot leave. I can't move without the squad, but I can't get off of this thing. Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's probably fine. Alright, there we go. That's a checkpoint right there.
Yep.
I think we're good, man. Thanks so much for streaming, Suriel, and you'll be streaming more Destiny later, you said, right?
Yeah, I'll be streaming Destiny at about 1 p.m. so today.
Cool. And I think we were talking about this morning. I think we're probably gonna finish Gears. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
We'll
I think we're far
come
enough
this
in that
far.
we can do it. It's going by quickly enough that I think we should be good to finish it soon. So.
And then I gotta figure out what I want to play next. I'm kind of leaning towards Drill Dozer, randomly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because like I love that game. I was just. What was that?
Is that the Dreamcast game?
No. It's like a Game Boy Advance game, but like I really love it. It's Game Freak. They have a new, Pokemon Fever's in full swing. It's like a weird thing. I don't know. I like playing weird stuff like that,
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
But cool. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for streaming with me.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Thanks for having me. Bye.